Good morning, children. Welcome back to our e-learning classes. Previous topics which we discussed in last class. Topics to be covered in this class: income and other criteria, public facilities, human development report, development as progress over time. Our first topic is income and other criteria. Before this, we'll discuss about per capita income. Per capita income means income of an individual or per head. Per capita income means total income of the country by total population of the country per annum. According to World Bank report, with the help of per capita income, we can say a country is developed or not. But apart from this, the individual aspirations and goals we found in the people are security, respect of others, equal treatment, freedom. So, with the help of per capita income, we can't say a country is developed or not. According to World Bank report, per capita income is used as a criteria to say a country is developed or a state is developed. If we see this table, children will understand. See the table. Per capita income of Haryana is 2.15 lakhs. In the same way, per capita income of Himachal Pradesh is 1.82. Bihar is 0.66. By this we can say Haryana is a developed state. The other criteria to be followed. According to World Bank report, only per capita income is used to say a country is developed or not. But there are other criteria such as IMR, infant mortality rate. Out of 1,000 live children born, the number of children who died within 1 year. Literacy rate, how much percentage of people are educated who attain the age of 7 and above. And net attendance rate, the people who attended the school. If you see this table, Haryana's IMR is 33, Himachal Pradesh is 25, Bihar is 38. In the same way, literacy rate is 77% and Himachal Pradesh is 84 and Bihar is 64. Net attendance rate is 61% and 67% Himachal Pradesh and 43% is Bihar. By this we can say Himachal Pradesh IMR is less, but literacy rate is high and net attendance is high compared to others. So we can conclude that Himachal Pradesh is a developed state. Children, second topic, human development report. Before we learn that, based on per capita income only, we can say a country or a state is developed. But according to Human Development Report, which was given by UNDP, it is said that based on the per capita income, we can't say a country is developed or not. We should use other criteria such as which we discussed in the last topic. Now see, human development means human to develop. Again, I am repeating, human development means human to develop. If we individual are developed, we can say a nation or a country is developed. The development of all the people in the development of a country. full form of UNDP, United Nations Development Program. The Human Development Report is published by UNDP. According to UNDP report, based on the per capita income, we can't assess a country is developed or not. Even though income level is important, it will be an inadequate measure of development. Children, see the table 5. Before that, we'll discuss about life expectancy at birth. It is nothing but how many years a child is going to be lived, or what is it, the average year of living. In our country, like we will expect a person can live up to 65 or 70 years. This is life expectancy of birth. Literacy rate. How many percent are average of a person who are educated? The people attend the age of 7 and above can be able to read and understand in any language. The next is HDI, means Human Development Index. Now come to the table. If you see all these criteria, we find Sri Lanka per capita income is more, life expectancy at birth is more, literacy rate is more, and Human Development Index is. By this we can say Sri Lanka is developed compared to other countries. The third topic, public facilities. What are public facilities? The facilities which are provided by the government are known as public facilities, such as PDS, public distribution system, medical facilities, education facilities, transport facilities. If these all facilities are functioning properly, are provided by the government properly, then we can say a country or a state is developed. Our fourth topic is development as progress over time. In this topic, we will discuss about Himachal Pradesh, how Himachalis fought for their betterment. At the time of independence, Himachal Pradesh had very low level of education, as it is hilly region with low density of population. It became a challenge for spread of education in rural areas. So both the government and people of Himachal Pradesh fought for better education. The government started schools providing minimum facilities like teachers, classrooms, toilets, drinking water. These facilities were improved and expanded and led to the improvement of schools. According to 2006 survey report of schooling, Himachalis are very interested to send their children for education, and they have not shown any gender bias. Himachali mothers expected their daughters to work outside after the marriage, and even though they treated the girl child equivalent to the boy child, they have not shown any difference. By this we can say Himachal is a developed state, even though its per capita income is less compared to Haryana. By this, I will end this class, and our second lesson is finished, children. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.